So Pokopia came out sometime last week, and when I'm recording this, it's the 10th, and I have 65 hours in the game already. It has taken over my life. I'm hearing Pokemon in my head now, even though I don't have the game open, but whatever. I want to talk about something in the game. It's not anything like a flaw. I love this game, but it's just a thing that I noticed that I want to talk about because it's kind of funny. If you're still playing for the game and don't want any habitat Pokemon spoilers, I suggest clicking off this video. Even the screenshots I'm going to provide, I don't even have some of the Pokemon fully discovered, so. But let's talk about habitats! For those who don't know, habitats are a thing you can create in Pokopia to make Pokemon spawn, basically. From 4 tiles of grass to just placing furniture, a habitat will be created and spawn a Pokemon to be your friend. And some of these habitats make sense. We have our 4-tile grass, 4-tile flowers, grass under a tree, blah blah blah. And then there's urgent care. You may have seen this on Twitter, but if you haven't, look at the habitat and think, oh, what Pokemon would love this place? Surely a healing kind of Pokemon, like Chansey or Audino. Wrong! It's Hitmonlee. Yeah, buckle up, we're gonna be exploring some weird habitats, bruh. I'm gonna kinda order these from normal-ish to progressively weirder. I don't know, the screenshots I have are all kinda a little weird sometimes, so, you know. Concrete Pipe Secret Base. Okay, assuming the first one's also Cyndaquil, but sure, I mean, you'd think this would be some kind of lava habitat for Cyndaquil or Quilava, but sure, yeah, hang out around the concrete. I guess they could fit in there because they're technically mouse, so. Simple bathroom. The idea of a Pokemon just seeing a bathroom and going, hell yeah, this is my home is good. I don't even know what Pokemon could spawn there. I guess also keeping the kind of bathroom theme spotless, washing station. It's kind of funny how they don't really lean into the Mr. Mime being a clown thing sometimes, because it's either Mr. Mime is a creepy clown, kinda, or Ash's dad. Which, hey, I fuck with the reference, that's funny. A little scary of having the idea of having an outdoor washing station, I guess, and then there's just a clown doing your dishes. Road sign. This one's pretty normal, but I just think this is really cute because depending on which direction the sign is facing, you either get the pink Shellos or the blue Shellos. Because that's their whole thing, they're the different directions representing, what was it, east and west? Tree-shaded snoozing Snorlax. Okay, sure, I guess I'd sleep on Merchant myself. Why not, I suppose? Just out in the wild too, next to your favorite snack machine. Alright. Kinda like a dangerous fat-ass combo. Overgrowth vending machine. What are you gonna order, farm sheep? Milk from your neighbor Miltank? The fuck? Trash Can Central. This one has been also going around Twitter. This is the habitat for Electabuzz. They fucking hate Electabuzz, I guess. There's some other electric-type Pokemon that have actually power plant electricity kind of things, but no, fuck you, Electabuzz, I guess. Playing Pirate. This one's cute. I mean, it's Voltorb, and he's supposed to be the cannonball, I guess, and probably the other one is Electrode. I don't know if that's sacrificing yourself just for a little bit of joy and whimsy, or, I wonder how discovering this habitat would work, though. Would I just be fucking around in the distance, and then just suddenly an explosion from behind me? Because, someone set off the cannon, I guess. Alright. Now here's where we're getting to the little bit, weirder territory. The interrogation desk. Let's talk about the furniture first. Kind of fire. We got the light, the 2 chairs, and Arcanine plush, kind of represent like a guard dog, I guess, which is kind of fire. I fuck with that. Surely this must be a Pokemon that maybe is more crime oriented, whether that's the more detective role or the villain role in this case. So tell me why the fuck Sprigatito's here? What did they do? I assume the other, by extension, is Florigato, which I believe more they've done crime. And also, what makes them go reminds me of home? What kind of fucking looker-ass interrogation are they pulling here with a fucking teeny tiny little weed cat? Nature's Market, run by Raichu, I suppose, and only Raichu. What the hell is bro selling to me if they want to be out in the woods? I think I found the Pokemon that should actually go to the interrogation place, man. Evil Organization HQ. If this isn't Persian, I might sue. Come on, it screams Giovanni's Persian. Hello, come on. Oh, here we fucking go. Surely this gotta be Chansey now, right? Chansey resting area. Why the fuck is Vileplume and Blossom here? Is Chansey even in the fucking game? I thought that shit was Kanto slop, hello? Good old-fashioned antics. What a spoiled asshole, I can already sense it, god damn. This place smells like dust and perfume. Cling clang iron construction. It's not cling or clang, is it? Office storeroom. Why does Dracloak want to hang around an office storeroom with their child? I don't know, I guess because they're ghost types, maybe they're haunting the books. Ooh. Or maybe they're reading books for their child on their head. The kid's not gonna grow up to be an iPad baby, I guess. Which, speaking of iPad baby, lazy photo album scrolling. This is Toxel's habitat. Now, I fuck with Toxel and the Toxtricity line hard. I love them. Like, top 10 Pokemon of all time, probably. So, discovering this is funny as hell. Like, I guess out of all the baby Pokemon there is, Toxel would be an iPad baby. Like, not even like an iPad baby by itself. Like, I could totally see like a couple that's both Toxtricities given an iPad to Toxel. They don't fucking care. Alright, here's a few habitats that go together that I'm conflicted on. The fossil displays. They're all showing off like the fossil Pokemon on display, and that makes them like spawn here, I guess, corresponding to the fossil that's placed. Is this moral or ethical? I guess it could be no different to like going to science class and seeing a skeleton display in your room, but these fossil Pokemon are supposed to be like extinct. Maybe it's more similar to just going to a museum and seeing like a caveman skeleton, I guess. But humans aren't extinct, I think. Though the Pokopia notes will tell you otherwise, so... I don't know, this is very questionable, but sure man, let me have my little fossil Pokemon museum, why not? And finally, probably the funniest habitat that I discovered. Well, I say I, but... And it comes with a little bit of a story. So I was watching my friend, Mar, play the game and going through a dream island. On dream islands, they kind of throw a lot of items on there sometimes, and you can also get info on habitats. So I'm watching my friend, and they pick up habitat information that shows something called Gamer's Paradise. First off, funny as hell. We got like the full-on gamer like setup. It's crazy. There's a gamer computer, bed, a fucking fridge. It's funny as fuck, right? So we started thinking, oh, what Pokemon could spawn here? And we both landed on thinking it could be either Rotom or Porygon Z. I was more leaning to Porygon Z because there's an existing Pokemon card that portrays Porygon Z in like a very gamer-esque room, so I thought it could be a reference. Eventually though, I got myself the furniture, mostly by just giving a bunch of like artifacts to Gimme Ghoul, but put it together, set up the electricity, and I waited. And when I approached and saw the dialogue ahead, I got excited. I was like, oh hell yeah, surely I get to have a Porygon Z as my roommate now. It's Metagross. Sure, makes sense. Like, his ass isn't gaming. Look at those big fucking steel claws. He's destroying shit. He's not even fitting in the chair. But hey man, who am I to judge? Everyone can game. Hashtag everyone can game. It's okay. Do you think he's got aimbot on like Call of Duty? What is Metagross's favorite game? Probably some shit like RuneScape. What's a Pokemon joke I can fuse with that? Runarigascape? Okay, that's all I really want to just yap about. This isn't normally my kind of style of making videos. I do a lot of gaming videos, which, hey, if you're watching at the end of this video, eventually I'm probably gonna do like a little short day one video of my stream playing Pokopia, which I hope you stay tuned for that, yeah. And I'm gonna go back to playing Pokopia, I guess. Hooray!